That's another question is distant. My age is 84. So by the time you become 84, guess how many years that is? What would be the world like? What would you be doing? Can you make a guess? Anybody?
Maybe trying to survive, I guess.
Trying
to survive, I guess.
Trying to survive. This is it. You're not sure whether we survive or not. In just one lifetime. So we are that close. It's not talking about next generation or something. Your life. What would be like? If we continue whatever we're doing in that spirit, and changes that will happen during this period, all included, still you cannot project a safe life when you'll be 84. So that's the whole issue right now. So this is one way of looking at the future. Another way of looking at future is what I did about education system. I said when we take the young people into colleges and schools, they are introduced to the world, how it is like and how to grow, and they make you believe that this is the way the world will be. I think that's the wrong start to begin with. The first thing the young people at college, in high school, seniors, will be tasked, what kind of world you want? That will be the question. And everybody will be given a task, what kind of world you want? That's very important. Once you want something, only then you activate yourself to make it happen. You have to dream. If you want to dream about your life, what should the world be like when I'm 84? What should be? That's a dream. And dream is the most powerful driving force in life. If you dream, there is a very good chance it will happen. If you don't dream, I can guarantee you it will not happen. Because you didn't dream. Dream is a power. So if you continue to do whatever you are doing and say, this is how I obey and continue with everybody else, like my parents were, like my grandparents were, that's my life, nothing will change. If you close down all the doors of the changes. When you say, when I'm 84, I'll be like a kid. I can do anything I want. My health will be absolutely fantastic. That's a dream. But you can make it happen. Because you're focused on that subject, that my health will be, something will not change. You say our yoke will remain continuous. It will not deteriorate in any way. So that's the challenge that we have to go through. What we are doing right now. What should be the world look like? What should the world be like when I'm still here? Not about when I'm gone. That's something else. That's also important to us. I lay the foundation of the world which would be like 100 years ago. If 100 years is something at that time was something as a kind of deadline for it. Maybe at that time 100 years was not a deadline. After a group of people sitting here over 100. That's the way it should be. That's our retirement age in many countries, including Bangladesh, our retirement age is 60 years. Meaning after 60 years, you're not good enough to work. Today people get puzzled. I'm active. 60 years is nothing. I have 30 years to go. I'm as active as ever. My thinking is clear. Not even one generation. This change has taken place in extremely adverse circumstances. Not a very convenient circumstance. That's the way changes are taking place. So coming back to see what kind of world we want. And one aspect of it is the climate. At the speed it's generating. What will be the world like? I was asking you about what would be my life. Now I'm asking, what will be the world like when you'll be 84? Would the world accommodate me to stay here? Or it will not have accommodation for me, I'll be done, finished. You are extending your idea that 84 is fine, it may not be fine. All the indications are, it won't be fine. It will be extremely difficult. Even living like in a city like Dhaka is getting more and more difficult because of the pollution that you create in the city, one city. What we have in one city in Bangladesh could be the same for the whole world, maybe worse. Because we are not fixing the world to make it livable for us. So that's what brings us to COP29. What are we doing here? Are we trying to create that world for us safe? We are only talking about us, 84-year-old, at that time. What about our children? What about our grandchildren at that time? Do they look forward to live a life as long as that you have lived? Maybe not. So that's the challenge for all of us, to address that issue. Can we make it happen differently? So where do we start? We start by saying we take the responsibility, each of us, to change the question completely. We create the world that we want. We are not going to live in the world created by somebody else. So that responsibility, that I have to create the world that I want. And all of us. And only then that world will happen.